Thank you, thank you. God won't let you in. They'll be watching this for years, showcasing it. People will be watching it on iPads, and they'll be making movies about it. They'll be doing research about it. People will be going to the movies, cutting it up to it. They'll be writing books and doing research about it. They'll be teaching about it in the college. Your family's names are going to all be on the wall and the board. Thank you for following false history and false data. Thank you for just letting me lay right in front of you like a fish, basically, for a wolf, and you took it. You took the bait. Thank you for proving me. Thank you for letting God know I'm qualified, basically. I'm the devil hunter, basically. The wolf hunter. The wolf in sheep clothing. The scammer stopper, basically. Thank you for letting me know that the whole neighborhood is laughing at you and they shouldn't feel sorry for you. And you should never get a job nowhere else. Your kids should never get a job anywhere else. And any department that comes to you should know better that you're lying, because you should have known that about the difference between catfish and reality. You weren't doing anything, because if I was using those apps, I would be able to tell also. And all you had to do was talk to me, and I could show you how to use it better, and you will see how probably. But the predictability of you doing something wrong is highly high, and you just making stuff up. You guys can't explain this. You guys won't be able to explain how foolish you are in court, and in the law books, in the history books, and the newspaper. And everybody all over the world has exclusives. They're downloaded in from Africa, Australia, UK. The Guardian gets their own things. The Los Angeles Times, the Washington Post, the New York Times. All the places you dream of being detectives and they're doing interviews on, they're going to be writing stories and making movies on. Only the person that in the movie will be better looking than me, like the guy who played in Sinners, basically, Brandon, Michael B. Jordan. But the problem is, guys, you have to worry about who has what that's exclusive. There's some exclusive things also. Like when you came back to the house to get me after you threatened me online and I reported a civil rights problem, had the evidence, you blocked it, you came back to my house, I sent it off with 2 cell phones, basically that. Or like the walk across the parking lot from the beginning, then I went to court, record the whole court process, have it saved with a journalist and a lawyer just in case something happens too. 2006. Like when my dad was hitting me with the irons for months before years before you guys admitted me to the hospital falsely, when you were controlling him, basically. Fogger and them and everybody and whatnot got together, and I was recording that, and I saved that just because I knew that would send them to prison, but it's too late. People are sitting on it too now. Predictability.work. What else is out there now? Now, when I point your own names at things with evidence, feel good too. When I point your own names, like the LaToya Hunters, at straight evidence that's incriminating to her and makes her look bad. Or Matt, where I point his name to straight raw evidence of things that makes him look bad. Yeah. Thank you for making my book a bestseller. Thank you for proving how foolish you are. Catfish for catfish, basically. You're going to have to explain why you didn't know better, because I thought you knew better. That's the problem. Matt, you threatened me with my own mother, Matt. That was really creepy, Matt. And that's when I knew that was enough. When in that evidence, you have me being threatened, Matt. In Garfield, you know who you are, Matt. What other special agents have that, man? What other special agents have that, man? That's the problem. You guys don't check anything. You're going to have to explain why don't you check when I'm calling other special agents to have conflict resolution, sending them evidence with emails, writing the Supreme Court when all I should have to do is walk down the street. When all I have to do is should walk down the street, basically. Check that cell phone data about locations, guys. Check those cell phone data about locations at different times connected to the Broadway murders. The GMR data, basically. Hey guys, have you ever heard of Special Agent Anthony Evans in Las Vegas? He deals with cybercrime. You ever heard of him? Okay. Do you know about agents that's qualified that deal about stuff like that? Do you guys know about stuff about cybercrime, like agents that are qualified to know about stuff like cybercrime on Facebook? You guys know about stuff. You know that you can just call or email them, okay, if you have a problem, right? Like if you have a problem in the neighborhood and you're good at and you're gifted at stuff like that to the point you can explain it, where you can go on a computer and show it. If you call another special agent and you explain it to them, they'll know. And if something happens and you go to court, right, that agent is going to come back to court and he's going to laugh. You know that, right? And when you're writing letters to the Supreme Court explaining things for years, those justices are going to come to court too, and they're going to laugh, right? The tide would turn. When something is honest, and the tide would all turn. And anybody will have access to Black Cube data, okay? Have fun, guys. Thank you for making me a bestseller, too. Thank you for letting me record you at the station that time, too. Just check the email history. Once you check the email history, Los Angeles Times, Washington Post, The New Yorker for years, then you know you have to worry. Then you can make your own movie. And then make yourself out to be heroes.